What's up guys, it's me again, and today we're going to be doing Goofs in Percy Runs Away. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, and there's also a bit of a goof which has already been spotted. That shed here is kind of not really placed on properly, those doors. And what else? And one of them is kind of open here. There's a bit of a gap between them two. And they're open slightly, those doors here. So, two goofs at the beginning of the episode.
Henry, James and Gordon were miserable. They had been shut up for several days for being naughty and longed to be let out again.
Okay, there's the next goof. You can see James's lamp iron here is kind of crooked, and there's also a gap between his face and his eye here and here, and his face is kind of shoved down a bit.
At last the Fat Controller arrived. I hope you are sorry, he said, and understand that you are not so important after all. We have a new tank engine called Percy who helps pull coaches, and Thomas and Edward have worked the main line nicely.
Also,
But I will...
oh, sorry. Henry's eyes are kind of a little wonky, as you can clearly see, and there's a gap here. And also, so are Gordon. In fact, all the engine's eyes are wonky.
I'll let you out now if you promise to be good. Yes, sir, said the...
And also, there's a little gap between Gordon's face and his eye here. Oh, sorry.
The three engines we will.
Sorry about that. And also, look at James. You can clearly see his eyes are a little wonky.
That's right. But please remember that this nose shunting nonsense must stop.
Is there anything wrong with Henry's eyes? You have to pay attention to them. They kind of glitch upwards a bit. That's kind of funny.
He then told Percy, Edward and Thomas that they could go and play on the branch line.
Edward's eyes kind of jitter up and down. There's a bit of a tricky goof here. That breakdown train here is derailed-ish. Well, I think it's derailed.
A few days.
Over here.
And they ran off happily to find Annie and Clara.
Look at Thomas's smokestack. You can clearly see it's white, but it should be black for all that smoke coming out. And the top and hat or the Fat Controller, is kind of sticky tacked on the ground.
At the junction. The two coaches were so pleased to see Thomas again. Edward and Percy played with trucks. Stop, 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 screamed the trucks as they were pushed into their proper sidings. But the two engines laughed and went on shunting until the trucks were tidily arranged.
Look at Annie and Clarabelle. Their nameplates are missing. Now, for the next goof, you have to pay attention to what Ringo Starr says. Let's just play it. So pay attention to Ringo Starr, what he says in this scene.
Next, Edward took some empty trucks to the quarry.
But that's not true, because the last 3 trucks have loads in them.
Percy was left alone. He didn't mind that a bit. He liked watching trains and being cheeky to the other engines. Hurry, 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 he would call, and they got very cross. After a great deal of shunting, Percy was waiting for the signalman to set the point so that he could get back to the yard.
That camera's kind of shaky here. And also, one of Percy's eye pupil here is kind of starting to peel up here. And also, there's a gap between his face and his eye here and here. And there's camera glow coming off his funnel. And there's a little bit of dirt here on his funnel.
He was eager to work, but was being rather careless and not paying attention.
Oh, and also, his roof is kind of lifted up a bit here.
Edward had warned Percy, be careful on the main line. Whistle to the signalman, you are there. But Percy didn't remember to whistle.
That scene was replayed here, and I had the same goofs. I'm not going to explain them again, because I already explained them. But that camera was still shaky.
so the busy signalman forgot him.
Oh, and did you see anything wrong? His eyes look a little wonky when he moved them down. It's kind of weird.
Signalman forgot him. Percy waited and waited. The points were still against him, so he couldn't move. Then he looked along the main line. Peep, peep! He whistled in horror, for rushing straight towards him was Gordon with the express.
And also, Percy's eyes are a little wonky.
Oh, groaned Gordon. Get out of my way! Percy opened his eyes. Gordon had stopped with Percy's...
Gordon's face is pushed down a little bit, and then there's a gap between his face and his eye here and here. So yeah.
Buffers a few inches from his own.
You got to pay attention to Percy's wheels in the next scene. You can see that his stripe here is kind of on his wheels, one of his stripes. As you can clearly see, those two lines here are red, and you know where my mouse is, those two red spots, stripes here, from one of his things here. And yeah, they kind of moved on his wheel.
He had begun to move. I won't stay here. I'll run away, he puffed.
Wonky eyes again. And there's a gap here and here. Gap between his face and his eye. And his face is pushed to one side as well.
He went straight through Edward's station and was so frightened that he ran right up Gordon's Hill without stopping. After that, he was tired, but he couldn't stop. He had no driver to shut off steam and apply the brakes.
Look at Percy's face. Oh no, smoke box. Sorry. There's a huge scratch on his smoke box. What the heck? And there's also a gap between Percy's face and his eye here and here.
I want to stop.
Wait, did you see anything with his roof? There's kind of camera glare reflecting off his smoke. The roof here.
I want to stop, he puffed. The man in the signal box saw Percy was in trouble, so kindly set the points. Percy puffed wearily onto a nice empty siding, ending in a big bank of earth. He was too tired now to care where he went. I want to stop. I want to stop. I have stopped.
Percy's eyes are still wonky, they never fix that. And also, his roof is lifted up a bit.
He puffed thankfully. Never mind, Percy, said the workman as they dug him out. You shall have a drink and some coal, and then you'll feel better. Presently, Gordon arrived.
And also, look at this guy here. His face is sticky tacked on here. And this goof here isn't... Oh, and also, before I come to that, there's a gap between Gordon's face and his eye here and here. Oh, and also coming to a very, very bad goof. Listen to what Gordon says.
Well done, Percy. You started so quickly that you stopped a nasty accident.
Actually, no, because... Let's go back to this scene also. Let's go back to this scene. You can clearly see that Gordon actually stopped that accident. But this is most definitely a goof.
Stopped a nasty accident. I'm sorry I was cheeky, said Percy. You were clever to stop.
And also, what's going on with Percy? What is that black thing doing on his... between his smokestack and running board? You can clearly see that there's a black line here.
Then Gordon helped pull Percy out from the bank.
And also, is Percy really having Annie and Clarabelle? Because I can tell because of this size and their names aren't even here. And also, this track over here does not have any buffers at all.
Percy is still cheeky because he has that sort of ending. He's always most careful when he goes on the main line.
Alright, so that was all the goofs I found in Percy Runs Away. And if there's a goof I didn't point out, please leave it in the comments below and let me know. Thanks for watching this goof video, and bye.